Good morning, folkers. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're in the world. This is Snapzilla Gorilla. Welcome to the definition of anarchy. Pardon me, I just got to doing an intense workout, which everybody should be doing damn near every day, because we got to be in shape and we got to be ready and we got to be fighting fit. Anyway, today what I want to talk about on this Sunday, June 7th, 2020, is the rumblings going around about defunding and even abolishing police departments. Now, y'all know how I feel about the police. In particular, how I feel about police departments or the system that protects the police and lets them get away with murder, abuse, harassment, extortion. As a matter of fact, they encourage all that stuff. The system that upholds the police is what the problem is, because they allow these sociopaths in the police department to operate as they see fit. And that's the bigger problem. Now, there is a theory going around about good cop, bad cop, but I don't think there's any good cops. You see, I believe there are bad cops and indifferent cops. Okay. So let's say you have a good person who becomes a police officer. They're a good person, right? In general. All right. And they don't have any intent on abusing their power as police officers, but they're automatically doing that when they pull people over and give them tickets, right? When they haven't done anything wrong. Maybe they rolled through a stop sign. Maybe they ran a red light when no one was coming and the light was taking too long. You know, things like that. They'll sit in a trap and try to trap people and extort them. See, that's a problem too. See, most people don't think of it that way because they think, okay, they're just trying to keep everyone safe. But if that were the case, then no one would be doing it. People still speed, people still run red lights, people still run stop signs, even though they know they can get tickets. You understand? People drive recklessly. People have this inherent need to be free and do what they feel, right? So the more you push against that, the more rebellious people will be. So moving on from that, not only is that good person performing, criminal acts against people while they're out there pulling people over and wasting their time and forcing them to converse with them and all this other shit. When they see bad things go on in the police department, when they see the corruption within the police department that they don't participate in, they say nothing and they don't do anything to stop it. That makes them indifferent. They're no longer a good cop. They're a good person who's not a good cop. They're a good person, indifferent cop. And that's the conflict. You understand? Because when you do speak up and speak out against corruption, you get ostracized in the police department. You get treated like a snitch. Because let's face it, the police is one big gang. It's the biggest gang in the world. The U.S. military is the biggest gang in the world, right? Well, the Chinese military. The U.S. military is the biggest gang in the country. The police department is the second biggest, right? Because they all support each other. It is what it is. But when police officers are corrupt, these good people in the police department that are indifferent cops, they know that their fellow officers are corrupt and they don't do anything about it. When they do, they get fired, they get ostracized, they get murdered, they get set up, they get treated like shit, and they eventually quit. So good cops don't last long in the police departments. Let's get that straight. Okay, so moving on from that, these people that are talking about defunding and abolishing the police departments, I wonder if they understand what they're talking about, because when that happens, you're going to have a void to fill, right? People are going to still need to be protected and safe. So I wonder if they have an idea or a transition plan for this to happen. And I have one. You see, what you're going to have to do is, in these cities where you want to defund or abolish the police departments, you're going to have to lift all gun control laws, every single one. They all have to go bye-bye. Gun control laws, gun-free zones, assault weapons bans, magazine bans, all that shit is going to have to go bye-bye. You understand? So, because the people are going to need to learn how to defend themselves. So in these liberal cities where during the pandemic and during the lockdown, everybody was buying up every gun and every piece of ammunition. These people don't know how to shoot. These people don't know these people aren't trained. So there's going to have to be a transition period to train these people how to use firearms safely and how to defend themselves. They're going to have to go through firing ranges. They're going to have to go through drills, obstacle courses. They're going to have to get it hammered into their brains how to really defend themselves. So that's going to be a key. If you're going to do that, they're going to need a couple years, 3 years. So you're going to have to do a slow transition because these people are going to have to defend themselves. Okay. And so you can have a community police system, right, where the people within the community are policing their own neighborhoods. You can have that. You can get that built up, and those police officers that are in the police department that are going to be losing their jobs, they're going to have a place. They can go back to their town and police their own neighborhoods. But if they live in the area that they were policing originally, they have the option to help train the people to defend themselves and to protect themselves and use firearms and go through drills and all that stuff. So there's going to be more jobs. That's going to create jobs. You're going to need trainers. You're going to need safety people. You're going to need ranges. You're going to need all that. So then what you do is this will provide jobs for veterans who are trained and know how to train people and know how to teach what they know. So this could be a big jobs opportunity. Even though you're losing jobs, you can gain them right back because the focus is going to be on creating a society that can defend themselves, that can fight. They can fight any enemy, foreign or domestic. And guess what? We'll look much stronger to any foreign nation that feel like they might want to come up over here and start some shit. You understand what I'm saying? So you're going to have to lift every gun control law. You have to empower every citizen. Matter of fact, you can take some of those funds. You can give them. You can buy firearms for each household. For each adult, that you can get them an AR and a pistol. You understand? And then they can buy whatever else they want, and you provide them with ammunition. See, this is a good use of the money that we put into the system. So, what else can you do? Well, you can also hire a private police force because with that you'll have competition, and with competition you get great service. That's just automatic because they want to keep your business. See, there's no competition with police departments right now. That's why they running amok and doing whatever the hell they want. We got to dead all that shit. So, yeah, you hire a private police force, and they can have a detectives unit and all that shit because you still need people to investigate crimes, real crimes, not the little penny ante rolling through a stop sign, not no jaywalking, collecting rainwater and living off the grid, all that shit. We got to dead all that. That's bullshit. That's a waste of resources. People are wasting time trying to arrest people for, saying the wrong words and hate speech. And we got to stop wasting energy on hate speech, crimes, and all that other shit. If a person does not leave a victim, they have not committed a crime. Drug laws, they got to go. Arresting people for drugs, because what you do is when you outlaw drugs, you get horrible quality drugs because it's so hard to get the drugs up here, right, from where they're coming from, that the people have to step on it so they make it last. They step on it, they put crap in it, they turn it into shit like crack. Crack is, people are going to do drugs regardless. You have laws against drugs, and people still use drugs. People still sell drugs. People still kill in the name of drugs. So what has the laws done? It created a violent environment for people. If you allow people going to do drugs, let them do drugs. That's on them. That's their body, their choice, right? When someone buys drugs for somebody, it's a mutual voluntary transaction. Let it be. So we have to stop wasting energy and resources and funds on that shit. But good luck trying to get them to stop that. So these are some practical things that these are some practical solutions to getting rid of the police. You can't just get rid of them, right off the bat. You have to have a plan. You got to have solutions to go with that. And people will tell you, oh, well, people are going to the criminals they run roughshod. No. You don't just, you empower the people first. See, these people aren't interested in empowering the people. The people that tell you that you need a police department, these people that say that they want the troops running through the streets to keep us in check, they don't want us to be self-sufficient. They don't want us to be free. They want us to be under the control over the people. Under control from the people that they love the most, like Donald Trump. When Donald Trump commits tyranny, when Donald Trump commits atrocities and bombs the shit out of people, there's nothing to it. When Obama does it, it was a problem. But for some people, it wasn't. You see what I'm saying? You see the hypocrisy and the cognitive dissonance? So we got to get away from that mode. We got to call these people out, too. These people that think like that, we got to start calling them out. This cult of personality BS, it's got to go. Otherwise, we're going to be stuck on stupid. We're already stuck on stupid. But we need to wake the fuck up. You understand what I'm saying? So that's pretty much all I got for now. I'm all for defunding and abolishing the police departments, but we got to do it in a smart way. So without further ado, that's all I got for you guys. Without further ado, like I'm about to say something else. Nope, that's all I got. Much love to you. Share, like, subscribe, whatever you want to do. And y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. What do you think about defunding and abolishing the police departments? Do you think it's a feasible move? Do you think my plan would work? Let me know in the comment section, and we can spitball, we can brainstorm, and we can try to make some things happen. Anyway, hit me up in my email, snapzillagorilla@gmail.com, if you're interested in coordinating and trying to build and brainstorm and try to create solutions amongst each other. All right, peace out.